Hey good people, and welcome back to the channel. I want to wish everyone out there a happy Thursday, and since I'm in such a good mood today, I'll be doing yet another double feature for uploads today. Later on, I'll be posting my review for the latest episode of Hell's Kitchen Battle of the Ages, but in a few moments, you will hear my couple breakdown for Colleen and Matt from Season 3's Love is Blind. And if you've seen any of the last 3 breakdown videos, then just know that the format for this video will be the same. So without any further delay, let's jump right in. Now in my first video for this series, I shared that if I were on the show, Colleen would have been the last woman out of all the ones that were engaged that I would talk to. And this was primarily due to the personality and her unwillingness to talk about the deep issues with somebody who may want to marry her. Now even though I wouldn't have been feeling Colleen romantically, from the looks of things on the show, a number of other guys were feeling her like that. Brennan, Cole, and Matt, just to name a few. I think one of the issues that plagued Colleen early on was her desire to put all the eggs into one basket for these dates. First it was Brennan, and when he moved on to Alexa, Colleen was hurt by the rejection. Then it was Cole, who would have likely proposed to her if she was more willing to talk about more than just the surface level things, but he rejected her, and she was hurt by it. So finally there's Matt, someone who we as the audience really didn't get to see much for the first 2 episodes. But from what we know, Colleen and Matt both loved the notion that they didn't have to go too deep with one another, and they both only desired to talk about and focus on the positive things in life. Now imagine that, folks. You decide to marry someone only because they want to focus on the positive things in life and never want to discuss the negative or deep issues? In what universe is this a realistic approach to take in a relationship setting? Now after Matt proposed to Colleen, I questioned whether Colleen was truly in love with Matt, or if she was simply just falling in love with any guy that just showed her some attention. I'm inclined to think the latter, because from my vantage point, it seemed like she easily fell in love with 3 guys within a 2-week period and without seeing what they look like, which is really unrealistic in my opinion. But after Matt and Colleen made things official, they wasted no time consummating their relationship, and unlike Cole, Matt was more than willing to lay in the bed with Colleen and marinate in those wonderful bedroom juices. But after the honeymoon phase was over, we get to see the real Matt come to life. And to say that the real Matt may have some anger issues is a huge understatement. Colleen made the mistake of telling Matt about her pod connections with Brennan and Cole, and essentially how Matt was her 3rd best option. Now to be fair, Matt should feel some type of way, because Colleen was his first choice and he was her 3rd choice. But like I said about Nancy and Zenib, if this was a huge issue for Matt, then he could have simply cut his losses and moved on. But Matt decided to stick around, and not only did he do that, but he talked to Colleen some kind of crazy whenever his insecurities were triggered. And what's crazy about Matt's outbursts during the season was that on multiple occasions, he failed to read the room. As a viewer, I hate to label another man as violent without knowing him, but Matt didn't do himself any favors with how he came off towards Colleen. If anything, Matt proved why it is not wise to go into a relationship feeling that it is okay never to deal with one's issues or just possible negativity. And even though Colleen and Matt said yes on the wedding day, I have to question if Colleen really loves Matt, whether she just wants to be loved by somebody or if she was just being held hostage, because from what I saw, they didn't come off as a happy, loving couple. Even at the reunion, they appeared to be on good terms, and Matt casually admitted that the outburst didn't paint him in a good light, but their display at the reunion was definitely not enough to sway my opinion on them. But then again, it's just my opinion. And this marks the end of my video. If you have any comments about this couple or my breakdown on them, then feel free to leave them below in the comment section, and I'll be sure to reply to everybody. Until next time, stay tuned and stay safe. Peace.